I love the whistle. Oh my gosh, I need to learn how to whistle. I feel like I'm in a Mayberry thing. Hey, everybody. My name is Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate this fun, awesome Johnny's Journey raid. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming over. That's really, really cool. I love Johnny. She's fantastic. A lot of you guys know we've worked on some stuff, and I've known her. I was looking at pictures the other day. I cannot believe we met in 2020. It's been 3 years already. Anyways, we're going to do RV travel talk. You know what that means? We're going to do some headlines. We're going to talk about some hot topics. We're going to learn a few things along the way. And I want you guys in the chat to totally participate because this is really all for you guys, not for me. A lot of fun. But in the meantime, do me a favor. If you guys can do me a favor and hit that like button, let's share this thing out. Let's get some friends here and see what's going on. If in the meantime, I make you smile and you feel the need or the love for a little bit of petrol money, some gas money, and or we have a smile fund where we pay it forward to all of our awesome community members out there. Something to think about, and we like to pay it forward. So I'm going to try to be still. I learned last time when I was doing this, apparently my camera was focusing in and out. So I'm going to be really still and try to do this one. But let's see who we have in the chat real quick. This is awesome. It's hard for me to be still. You guys know me. I'm very animated. What can I say? All right, there's Johnny Lightning. Hey, buddy. How are you? Good to see you so much. And there's, of course, Tim and Duke. Thank you so much. Corgi Butt. Deb is here and Crystal. Oh my gosh. And the green guy. I love this. JJ Ray, Johnny's Journey Ray. Thank you so much. Folk from the forest. Hey, how are you tonight? Oh my goodness. And there's my buddy Bree. Hey, Bree, how's it going? Gonna keep going down here a few. There's Patty A. And let's see. Oh, Vanderella. Hey, how are you? Hope you're having a great week. Primrose. I love these names. You guys come up with the greatest names for channels. I think that's so cool. So hey, let's talk. And Vicky's here too. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Hope you're having a great night. I have been talking to what I call a lot of camper van queens, or I like to call it glamper van queens, like me. We're going to be doing some really cool, for those of you that are female campers, I'm going to be doing some cool things this year. Very excited about that. 2024 is just around the corner. Wait till you see these things. Very excited. Sunrises and Snapchats. Good to see you as well. Whoa, hello. And that's called The Camera Has Moved. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go. Let's try that again. That was exciting, wasn't it? Let's not do that again. Let's see if we can keep that camera up there. Camping with the Compers. Hey, how are you doing? See, that's how I've been doing live streams. Wow. When your camera moves and you just sort of go with the flow. That's what happens. You just roll with it. You got to go with this. And there's Floss. Hey, Floss, how are you? And Boondock with Boomer, I'm here. Okay. Well, guys, let's get straight to the headlines. Let's talk about some stuff that's really important and or just some hot topics we need to know about. I don't know if you guys have watched a lot about this, but have you heard of a little festival they like to call Burning Man? I don't know. You might have heard about it before. Bottom line is they've had so much rain that it's caused a significant amount of mudding. Essentially, it's like a silt. It's like 6 to 7 inches deep, and people are just getting stuck in it. So a lot of people who took their RVs to Burning Man and or rented an RV, and that's something we need to talk about. If you have an RV, let me know in the chat. Give me a 1 if you would ever rent out your RV and let someone take it to a festival like this, or a 2 if you're like, heck no, are you kidding? There's no way in heck I'd let someone rent my RV. Because when you rent it, you really don't know where they're going. It could be anywhere. They could go, to a nice campsite. They could be taking it to Burning Man. So if you're willing to rent out your RV, put a 1 in the chat. If you're not willing, put a 2. I'll be very honest right now. I'm pretty picky on my RV, and I've got mine set up the way I like it. And I know renters are not exactly, always the nicest to things. So I would be worried someone would do something. And you can see there's a couple rental units there. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 2s. Patty's a 2. Yep. Mobang's like, 2 to the 2 degree. Absolutely. Yeah. There are some really good companies out there that are rental companies, and you can buy after they rent for a year, then you can buy their RVs and things like that. But I know there's a lot of other ones that are asking people who have an RV if you're willing to rent, especially for some of these bigger festivals. So just a thought. But the good story with Burning Man is there were a few people that were able to quote unquote escape, but there's still a lot that are stuck there. So thoughts and prayers go out to those people who are still on Black Rock, hanging out down there and just trying to, make ends meet and do what they need to do. Crystal's like, 2, wait. She said 2 and 2 and 2 again. Once you spend all that money and all that time and effort building and or buying, it's a little crazy. It started with people blocking the way. in with a protein. Yeah, there was a lot of things going on down there. It was crazy. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm still getting. I saw CNN and a few other things that we're talking about with pictures. I think the funniest story of the day, which could be a joke, is that I think it was Chris Rock, Diplo, Cindy Crawford, her daughter and husband, just decided to start walking to try to get out of there. They walked for 3 hours, and someone with a pickup truck actually picked them up along the road to get them out of that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. My RV is a transformer. It can change it to a jet that flies away. Well, wouldn't that be handy? That would be super handy, and especially in a circumstance like this. But yeah, not going to happen. So festivals are something a lot of people use their RVs for, but this is one you might want to take a pass on now that we know what it's like. Just saying. All right, let's go to our next big topic. Did I see Bernadette come in here? Hey, Bernadette, how are you? Thanks for joining. And we've lost our camera yet again. Let's try that one more time. Oh my goodness. There you go. Stick. Okay, Hershey, the largest RV show, they call it America's largest RV show, is coming up next week. I will be there along with a lot of other amazing content creators, lots of vendors, lots of really cool things. If you would like to meet up with me at the Hershey RV show and you're going to be there, please contact me. I'm going to be staying off-site, but I will be there during the show, and I might be doing some things with General RV. Hopefully, I'll be stopping and saying hi to our good friends, Matt's RV Reviews and Becky B. They'll be there. I'll be stopping to see people we've interviewed before, such as How to Have Fun Outdoors. They have their own section there too. So very excited about this. Cannot wait to go. Lots of things going on, but what I really want to know, ready for this, guys? Look at this map. It's huge. There's so much stuff to see. I'm going to be there all week because there's just way too much to go through, even for one day. But what I want to know is this. What do you want to know? What do you want to see from the Hershey RV show? I'm going to be there. I would love to save you the trip if you're not going. And you tell me what you want. Do you want to look at more like RV tours to see what's the latest and greatest in RV, floor plans? Are you looking for like latest travel gadgets? I'm going to be taking a lot of video and talking to a lot of people. So I want to know from you guys what you would like to see. So if it's something that you're like, I've been thinking about some Class C's, or what's really new in Class B's and van life. I'm always going to do all the vans, that's for sure, because I'm the van girl. That's the camper van girl is the way I want to do. But if there's something like you want to see, okay, Johnny says he wants to see the cool travel gadgets. I would concur. I like that idea too. There's always a really cool, like 1 or 2 European units that you're like, why don't they have those in the United States? There's some really, really neat stuff. I love this. It says most of us are going to be glamping at Johnny. I know. That's what I'm saying. You guys are going to have a great time. And if I didn't have to be at Hershey, I would be there. I'm so jealous. So since you're not there, let me know what you want to see. Here we go. Oh, Charlie Grace, your hair looks great. Did you do it yourself? He's rubbing it in. For those of you guys who don't know, just got my hair done. One of those days you get your hair done. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll take it. Bunaku Boomer says he wants to look at the Prevos. Prevos? I always say that incorrectly, but they are pretty awesome. And they do some amazing things. I'm with you on that. When I can look at all the different build outs on the Prevos, we're talking $1 million on up. They're fantastic. If you ever ask if you want to get big old Class A, I would go with that one. Really cool. FOMO, Charlie Grace, it's real. I know. There's so much going on this year. It's just bad timing. It's all there is, bad timing. I wish I could do one, and then I wish I could jump in and just go over there. I think it's like a 14-hour drive, though, to get to Missouri to get to the meetup. So sorry about that. I'm not clamping at Giants meetup. Still hunker down in my hobo minivan. Understand. Totally get it. Some recent snapshot. We will be there. Hope to see you. Oh, fantastic. Hope to see you guys too. That'll be really cool. It's going to be a great show. Really excited about it. So let me know what you guys want, and I will definitely take some video of it. All right. You know what it means? It's a safety check. It's time for that wonderful, wonderful safety check. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, what are we going to talk about? Let me think. We need, I know what we're going to talk about. You ready for this? Weather. Everyone's talking about the weather. It's the first thing you do when you wake up in an RV, right? You guys check your weather and you see, hey, how hot's it going to be? Is it going to rain today? What's going on? I look at those pink things and freak out and go, oh my gosh, am I in the way? A really big thunderstorm, what's going to go on? So I want to know from you guys, which one do you depend on the most? Do you depend on a weather radio or weather apps? And there's a reason for this. And do you have both in your van or in your RV? Because this is a really big topic for me. I've been discussing this for a while because it's something that if you've ever been in some of these storms, whether it be hurricanes, tropical storms, tornadoes, things of that nature, you guys really we need to be prepared. We need to talk about this. So sometimes you're in places where we don't have good cell phone service, good data. What are you going to do? So this is something that I use in my van. I'm putting it up here because I just wanted you guys to see what this looks like. I'll drop a link for these things. It's at my Amazon store, but I have one of these. I've used it for a long time because I have been places where there's no cell phone service, and I can always pick up the National Weather Radar radio situation. And this one has a flashlight, it charges my phone, all that kind of good stuff, because sometimes you need those things. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys get something similar to this. May not have to be this one, but something like this. I think it's a crank to it, so it's not always battery. You can get batteries, but you can crank it up. So just in case, have these things ready. You really want to be ready just in case. Let's see. Camping with the Conference says, we have both. When something looks sketchy, we get the radio out. Oh yeah, you absolutely should. You absolutely should. Weather apps, weather gurus on YouTube, and weather radio. I love me some Ryan Hall, y'all. I love me that weather YouTuber. He is so much fun. There's Kathleen Klein. Hey, Kathleen, hope you're having a great night. Tim for Time for Exploring says, I have both an NOA and the app when I travel in my RV. That's the way you got to do it. The way you got to do it. We use both, but always listen to the weather radio. Like I say, you just got to be prepared. Broken Nomad says, if you pay the additional fee, you can get weather reports on your SIM device. No cellular connection required. Fantastic. I love that. Really cool. Did I see Blaine come in here? Hey, hope you guys are having a great night. Really Creative Travel. Thanks you so much for being here. We have 31 in the house. Can you guys do me a favor? Go down and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That would make my Tuesday so much more better. Okay, time for a sip. Okay, apps for your phone. Now, these are the ones that I tend to like. And I want to know from you guys in the chat, what's your favorite weather app? What's your go-to weather app? I want to know this. I might be just change my camera here real quick. I think we're going to change cameras because this one just keeps falling down. Let's see. We're going there. We got to go there. There we go. Sorry, guys. Bad camera day. Okay. So what's your favorite go-to app? Do you like Weather Channel? Do you like AccuWeather? Have you ever used Climb? I love AccuWeather. In general, it's pretty good. There is something really funny, though. If you want to have some fun, go to Carrot Weather. It's weather with a personality. It can have a few curse words here and there, so it's not exactly G-rated, but it's pretty funny. I really like that one. Okay, let's see. So Patty says Weather Channel, like that. Uh-oh, yeah. Make Charlie happy, y'all. Give her a thumbs up. Oh, you're so sweet. I love that. I love my friends. They're so cool. Okay. WTF, seriously? I love this. I rely on my joints. They're more accurate than any weather guesser app. Well, you know what? You get to a certain age and ain't that the truth? Tell me about it. There are days. Adventure Bands. Hey, there's Ashanti and Talmadge. Thanks for joining. We like the Weather Channel. I tell you what, love me some good radar. That's all I'm saying. If I can find out exactly where the storm's going, I've been known to adjust my travel plans just based upon a nice radar weather map. There's our friend Megavan Mike. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, I would say though, the fun thing of the day is if you guys get a chance to check out Carrot Weather, if you like it, it's fun. Weather Underground, Weather Bug, those are nice too. But I tend to go with AccuWeather and Climb. I used to like I was in Telecast. I think they've changed now a few different things. They've all joined into each other. But I like to see exactly where the wind direction's going, what time it would get to me, things like that. I'm such a weather geek. I love these things. All right, camper van spotlight. Are you guys ready? Bum, bum, bum. I would have a really funny music here for you. Let me see. Can I get the camper van spotlight? We have to have a camper van spotlight something. Oh yeah, let's go to camper van news. All right, here's the deal, guys. Lots and lots of camper vans for sale. We're going to pick some. We're going to pick a new one every week, and we're going to talk about just a little bit. And you guys can tell me what you know about it, what you like, what you don't like, and what you're interested in. So Storyteller Overland is a pre-built van. It is a very interesting, typically they are on a Mercedes Sprinter chassis. They do now make them on Ford Transit. I will tell you this. They're a little bit smaller, but they have a really amazing, if you like to go off-roading, if you want to go camping anywhere, this is the vehicle for you. I got to say that because I've never seen anything like it. They're built down here in Birmingham, Alabama. So whoop, whoop, roll tide. And not that far away from Studio A, which is nice. And they have a really amazing setup, which I like. Now, there are other YouTubers that have this. I know Chad and Paul have this. I know, let's see, the Russos have now bought one. Lots of people have this, and they only build 800 a year. Okay. So if you want one of these, you better get in line because they're pretty well built. They're pretty amazing. Lots of things you can add on to it, but it's pretty simple. Now, a couple of the downsides, as you can see there, that's the interior. Okay. There's no separate shower bathroom thing. There is a shower and a bathroom in it, but it's a bag that comes out from the top. It's like a shower. It's like a little teeny tiny porta pot. So not exactly as easy for some of us older folk, but it is really cool. Here's the price tag. People are going to say, but wait, there's more. So they start at $171 and they go all the way up to $224. Now the $171 is for the Ford Transit. They do like a light version, and the $181 is for the Mercedes Sprinter startup, which is cool. And they're all-wheel drive. Just putting that out there. And they have a beast mode. And the coolest thing about the beast mode, there's so many things that are cool with this. I met the lady. It's a lady who drives these things for their first, I think, 100 or 250 miles. And she's in charge of making sure that all those really cool off-road things work. She's a rock star. She's really, really neat. And if you're in the Chattanooga area in the first weekend of October, they're going to be having an Adventure Van Expo. Storyteller Overland will be there. There are Adventure Van Expos all over the United States. So if you want to check those out, and you can take a look at them up close. I think they're freaking awesome. So I just love these things. Oh no, is it recall time already? Oh my goodness. All right, we got a recall. I want you guys to know, you guys have to be the first people. Here we go. All right, so there's a loose wire connections in the transfer switch for aluminum trailer company. Now, as you know, I like to give you guys this as soon as I know anything about it, because you may know someone, or it might be you, that this impacts. A lot of these things don't always go out in the mail. It says the letters are expected to be mailed August 28th. Owners may also contact customer service. So if you have aluminum trailer company, if you have a product of theirs, there's only 58 of these, so it's not like thousands, but I like to let you guys know this because it could happen. Want to make sure you guys are okay and it's not falling down the highway. So there you go. Always something to think about. All right, let me put that down. Let's go back to the chat and see what everybody's doing here. Questions on these? Oh, good Lord, more expensive than my house. Yeah, those vans are not a cheap thing. But you know what? It's one of those, sometimes you get what you pay for, and they really are really cool. So, sort of is what it is. Broken Nomad, I'll keep my home build Chevy, save $200,000. Yeah, I mean, you could totally do that. I just like to show you guys options. I think options are great because if you're like me, you may not be very handy, or you may not know what you want, or you see something else. Those are great things too. I like the options of having pre-built, a company manufacturer built, or a home built, or someone that can help you, such as Johnny, building a van. I like the options. I think what's really nice is when you finally have an idea of what you want. That's really the biggest issue right there. A lot of people just don't know what they want yet. And sometimes the pre-builts can answer that question. Deborah says, gotta say, those are pretty awesome RVs. I know. They're pretty cool. Really, really cool. I love this. We did just talk about meetups, and I know a lot of you guys are going to Johnny's Dream meetup, which I'm excited. I'm so jealous. I want to go. Oh my gosh. Last year was so much fun. We had a blast. And I know she talked about the s'mores bar, and it is pretty cool. Got to tell you, last year I actually made s'mores martinis, which was fun, just for the heck of it. So you guys can bring things to the meetup. You can share. You can, do what you want to do. But it's going to be a great time. Make sure you bring some bug spray and some good shoes. You'll appreciate that. If you guys are going to Johnny's meetup, of course, let me know. I will probably. I'm thinking right now, as of right now, depending on my travels, I will probably be at the Michigan meetup at Lake of Dreams Campground in Michigan. I've got some things to do in Middle Michigan at the end of September. So I will probably take the time to get up there and see some friends up there as well. So we'd love to see you. Can't wait to see people. And then I think they have Johnny's here. He will know. I don't know if they have any more tickets for Camp Carpe Diem. I think they're really close to selling out. So if you're interested in Camp Carpe Diem, let me know. I'll get you a code so you can get your ticket. I think there's only a few left, but Montana's going to be fun. I wish I could be there for that one. Once again, really cool stuff going on. Just want to let you guys know that. All right. So Let me get rid of that. Let me see. Loss. Don't know what loss means. Yes, I will miss you too, Bernadette. I wish I could be there. Like I said, it's just really hard to do everything at the same time. I am actually applying to lots of different really cool RV manufacturers and other things to talk to them about how we can make products that really, they can hear from the consumer a little better. I think it's really, really neat that we can talk about things that you're interested in. Like one of my complaints is cup holders, which sounds really dorky, but you're like, really? If you're sitting in the back of your RV and you want to have a drink, where do you put that cup so it doesn't spill over? Because it's really expensive to replace all that upholstery and whatnot. So just small things like that. Did I see Crystal's going to Bev's? Oh yeah, you're gonna have fun. Oh yeah, I love Bev's campground. I gotta tell you, Bev and Misty, they have such a great job. I haven't done the teepee thing yet. That's on my wish list. I'll have to do that sometime. Okay. Jai says, last I knew there were 2 left, but that was a week ago. Yeah, I think they're like down to their last 2. So that's why I'm saying I don't want to go too crazy, but just letting people know it's out there. All right. All right, guys, let's talk. What are you guys doing? Anything new and exciting? Anything I should know before we actually go and do some behind the scenes stuff? What do you think? Any hot topics we should talk about on your end? Anything going on in the world? I don't know. Like, seriously, who puts their drink down? Me. It's true. I know. But you got to have a place to put it. It's got to sit down somewhere, especially if you're inside and it's a rainy day. I have been known to be very messy, Kathleen. That's probably why. That's why I have a sippy cup with a lid. Another great reason why I need a place to put my cup down. So much fun. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can grab this up real quick because I wanted to share with you guys. We always like to do a behind the scenes. I call it like a mystery science theater way where we can talk about like what exactly happened, what really went down, fun stuff like that. So give me a second here and we will share this. Let me get this. I'll get it queued up. Gotta love ads. So much fun. Okay. Here we go. Stop that. I've only been doing this a while, guys, right? Can you tell? It's been a while. Small things. All right. Here we go. Oh, you're sitting at a hotel on Mackinac Island. Nice. Very cool. Here we go. Let's talk about this. All right. So when I left Johnny's place, I decided I was going to go through Kentucky and take Rosie on this really, really cool journey, which I love. Where's Rosie Bell? Good question, Tim. Guess what? She's right here. I love this. Duke says hello. Oh, that's so sweet. So a lot of people keep asking me about Rosie Bell, what's she doing? How do you travel with her? What's going on? Things like that. How's she doing? Because she had a lot of stranger danger anxiety and a lot of things that she was working through because she got attacked in a dog park. She's doing fantastic. Really, really proud of her. But I wanted to give you some insight as to how I take her places and places that she really actually likes to go. So one of the things was I go to these small towns. I'll find like a small school or like courthouses. She loves courthouses. For some reason, she's like a courthouse fan. And we went to this little town called Wickliffe, Kentucky. And I stopped at the courthouse and parked. And we just took a little walk around. And she, left a deposit on the courthouse, not steps, but the courthouse yard. I picked it up, threw it away. But it was really nice. And I think that's really cool. Yeah, I hope she's doing much better. Thanks for asking, Vanderella. That's really sweet. She's doing great. But I'd never been to these small towns. And I love stopping by and checking them out. Matter of fact, there she is back there being my co-host of the night. Ready for this? Let's see if we can get that. There's Rosie. Hello, Rosie. Good to see you. All right, getting back. So I stopped at this place called Wickliffe Mounds. And I always say one of the fun things about having a camper van is the ability to just stop and look at really cool things that you may not stop and visit like when you're doing road trips. And I've always wanted to stop, at this place. I thought, what the heck, I'll stop. It was $6 and you get to learn all about these really cool Native American mounds. And oh, here we go. Rosie Bell was a judge in a previous life. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she was an attorney. Maybe she didn't like judges. Who knows? She's probably a divorce attorney. That's the way it works, right? So I stopped here and they have like a bark ranger program, which is really neat. So bring your dog, take her for a walk. They give her a nice little treat bag. She gets a certificate and you take a picture by one of the special trees. They had all the trees labeled and things so you can interpretive signs, you can learn about them. And then when you send it in, then they'll put her Bark Ranger picture up and they'll put it on their Facebook page and things like that, which is cool. But when you travel with your dog, you really have to think about, you know, how often do I need to stop? Where am I going to go that she's going to enjoy? She does not like truck stops. Not a big fan. I love me some Loves. I'll tell you right now, I'll stop at a Loves all the time. But she's not a big fan of Love's dog parks. It's too noisy. She doesn't like the truck brakes. Just not her favorite thing. Yeah, the Bark Ranger thing is really cute. It really is nice. It was really sweet. The people there were just absolutely adorable. And it was all dog friendly. So when you go places, I'm looking for dog friendly places if you want to take your dog and enjoy and take a little walk and get a break yourself. So Wycliffe Mounds, it's the third smallest like state park area in Kentucky, and they could use all your help too, because they've got some great interpretive stuff about the Mississippian life. So the Mississippian is not just an era, but it was essentially like a culture. I won't say like a religion, but it was a culture, a way of life during a specific time period. And you got to see all the things they did. It was all, like I said, dog friendly, really cool. Exactly what Duke and traveling. Yeah. You gotta find dog friendly stuff. It's just not fun to always leave your dog in the van. You want to do things with them, but it was hot. It was a very, very, very hot day. So, we definitely had to keep the AC on quite a bit, even when we were out doing things, just to make sure it didn't get to the van has been 105 degrees. If I didn't leave the max air vent on or I didn't have the AC on, you got to make sure you guys keep that temperature as best you can. I think it was 83 outside when I finally hit the road, which was nice. It was starting to cool down. So that was really, really neat. But another thing on the strip, Solex says, hey, Solex, they make dog parks far too small. Yeah, some of them are really tiny too. They really are. They're not meant for bigger dogs. Yep. No snoring on duty, Charlie Grace. Keep drinking that pop. Shh, be nice. I'm trying here. I'm working it. Try traveling with horses, Kathleen says. They don't like truck stops either. Yeah, I bet. All that noise. Yeah, absolutely. So I found a really cool park as I went over this really rickety bridge. It was really bad. A little scared on this thing, but it's called Fort Defiance State Park. And it was on the other side of Mississippi, but it was right at the junction of the Mississippi and the Ohio River, which was really, really neat. And there's all this stuff about Lewis and Clark and all this stuff about, where it comes together, and talked about the Trail of Tears and the Native American. Just really, really neat. And I thought, what if I get there and I could put one foot in the Mississippi and one foot in the Ohio River, and I could say I did that. The thought was good. Execution, not so great, but the thought was there. It's really steep to get down there. Found a snake or two. Not really something I was comfortable with. So instead, I just decided to back off that idea. But I tried. I give it my best shot. You can see lots of barges coming in and out, lots of things happening. Did meet a really cool family that was there, really sweet, and offered to take their family picture, and they were really, really nice. So that was fun. That's always a joy when I can do that and give someone else a memento of their outing as a family. That was really neat. But this place has been here for a while and had a really nice observation area where you can go out and see, climb on up and take a look around. And then, look at it. And you could see it like converging. You could see I won't say the mud, but it was a little more murky one side than the other. It was really, really neat. Are we saying happy birthday, Solex? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't say that so loud. I can't believe it. Is it that time already, Solex? Oh, it goes by so fast. But anyways, I would highly recommend you guys check out this. Once again, this is just me traveling on a regular day and going from place to place and realizing I'm going to stop and check this place out. Just a little 30, 45 minutes out of my day. Great place to take the dog for a little walk. Lots of green space. Rosie Bell, she loved it. Loved it. And of course was ready to go, okay, it's time to go, and jumping in the van. That harness has been a godsend. We got that harness in Asheville, North Carolina at a dog store. And look at that messy van. Oh yeah, that's me. Love this. Lots of fun. Broken Nomad says, I used to live along the Mississippi River years ago. Lots of bald eagles to watch. Well, would they be hairless challenged eagles? Or can we say bald eagles? They're really just white feathered eagles, right? They just have white feathers on their head. I love this. But I ended up going over that bridge. I drove. There's the bridge. Woo. If there's not a good reason to help out with our infrastructure in the United States, those bridges, man, they're just a little scary. Let me tell you what. And here's me being tongue-tied and silly because I can never talk. Blah. Half the time. There I am driving going, I had no idea the camera was on. Like, surprise, always fun. And realizing I'm gonna go down a big hill and Rosie on the court steps. So it was fun. It was a good time. I would highly recommend checking out all those really cool, like I say, just side attractions on your drive. Just enjoy it and have some fun. So, are we going to sing happy birthday to Solex? Is it officially that time we need to sing happy birthday? They get the white feathers on their heads when they reach maturity after 7 years. Well, then it's an honor. It's a badge of honor. What can I say? Love those things. All right, guys, we're going to cut it a little short. We're only going to do a 30-minute show tonight because I have, as you can see, I'm drinking a lot of fluids tonight. I'm having a hard time talking, but I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see you guys next week, because next week I will be at the Hershey RV show, and hopefully our live will be awesome. We're going to go with great Wi-Fi and great internet. If I don't get great internet, you will know why. Rosie will be with me, of course, hanging out, and we can't wait to share all the good stuff with you guys. So have a great night, everybody, and we will see you next week. Bye.